Hello everyone. In today's video, we'll talk about one of the most critical shifts in digital marketing, which is privacy first marketing, and how CustomerLabs Sentinel can help you stay compliant while still growing your business. We are in an era where users demand transparency. They want to know how their data is being used and why. And with strict restrictions like GDPR, CCPA, and HIPAA, privacy is no longer just a nice thing to have, rather, it is a non negotiable. And as a marketer, this means one thing: you need to collect your data responsibly, transparently, and ethically. But how do you do that without hurting your marketing performance? That's where Sentinel by CustomerLabs steps in. Sentinel is a privacy engine inside the first party DOps platform. It helps brands like yours to collect, process, and activate first party data, all while staying privacy compliant. And this starts with something very basic but powerful, which is explicit consent. So, Google's consent mode, a must for everyone using Google Ads. With Sentinel, you can enable consent mode just with a toggle on. So, let's look at how to do it. So, once you've entered the website, this is the homepage of CustomerLabs, and now you just go and hit destinations, and let's select the destination, which is Google Ads in this scenario. So I'm just going to select the destination as Google Ads. Just let's give some time to load. So here's the configuration settings. You go inside the configuration settings, and here you can see that you can easily enable the consent mode configuration just with the toggle on. So here you're all set, and you can also initialize the consent on the client side and send correct signals to Google. Not just that, you can, when you scroll down below, you can see the consent mode configuration by default, which is set as granted. Here, the ad storage feature, it controls cookie storage for advertising, and ad user data handles transmission of your user data for ads, and ad personalization manages personalized ad delivery for your consent mode. So you can either grant the permission or deny the permission. Basically, by default, CustomerLabs set that as granted, so you can either have it granted or denied as per your wish. So this is how easily you can set up Google's consent mode inside Sentinel CustomerLabs. So with Sentinel, you can collect and store clear consent details, collect first party data along with the consent details, and even update preferences in real time when the users choose to opt in or opt out. This gives you a consented, reliable source of first party data and control over your user data. Because at the end of the day, privacy first marketing starts with permission. So, with that being said, let's look into the next feature of Sentinel. So, let me show it to you. And for platforms like Meta, you require to flag users if they haven't given consent for data collection. So, how do you handle that? So, let's get into the destination, and this time I'm going to select Facebook. Let me choose Facebook and then hit configuration settings. Yeah. So when you see the screen, you can see that you can enable to send your data via server side, again just with the toggle on, and then you just have to hit save changes. That's it. You can also enable this LDU toggle on inside CustomerLabs and ensure Meta limits data processing as required by law and treats user data in a restricted way, storing less, sharing less, and avoiding personalized tracking. So, Sentinel ensures your brand stays compliant by default by filtering sensitive data and helping you operate responsibly. Let's say you are a health and wellness brand and you are running Meta ads. Recently, Meta started restricting accounts sending events data with a combination of PHI and a direct PII, even unintentionally. So, but with Sentinel, how will you approach this? So when you scroll down, you can see something called restrict health and wellness data. So you can use this toggle on button to restrict all the direct PHI information from getting sent to Meta. So what this toggle on will actually do is it will automatically detect and filter the PHI, which is personal health information of your users, and replaces dynamic events like consultation booked or appointment booked with neutral names like even EPT or even O1. And this also ensures that the PII, which is the personal information, is hashed before being sent to the ad platforms like Meta. So with Sentinel, you can get complete control over the data that you send to the ad platforms, collect explicit consent and update references in real time, filter and anonymous sensitive data like the PHI, and be full compliant with privacy laws such as GDPR, CCPA, HIPAA, and what most will come later. So this Sentinel feature will help you to be extremely privacy compliant in that terms. And you'll also have a transparent data handling for your users. And last, peace of mind for your marketing team. So why this matters? Privacy isn't just a regulation thing, it's a competitive advantage. Consumers trust brands that respect their data, and platforms favor brands that play by the rules. With Sentinel, you're not just avoiding penalties, you're building a long term trust while keeping your performance marketing sharp. So, if you want to prepare your brand for the privacy first future, switch to CustomerLabs to use Sentinel today. Stay compliant, stay confident, keep growing. Thank you.